Hey, everybody. Oh, my goodness. Oh, the wind got me. The wind got me. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I haven't been on for a few days. I've been busy. Had to go and spend some time with my beautiful grandson. So I thought I'd hop on here and say hello, see how everyone's Sunday is going. Welcome, welcome. Oh, is my music okay? Not too loud? Let me know. Came back to wind. I'm awesome. Welcome, welcome. I'm back. I am back. Did y'all miss me? You guys are so used to seeing me going on like every day. I did. I had an amazing time. Thank you I love the music. Thank you guys. Hey, Daniel John Medium is in the house. Hello, my friend. Yeah, I got to hang out with my grandson and then got to go see a few friends. We went to a beautiful, I'm not vegan, but we went to a vegan place and it was really good. For me, I'm awesome today. I wanted to come on before I go do my Instagram live. Somebody's got beer and pumpkins going on. Must be watching the games, the football games maybe. First time here, welcome. Hey, if it is your first time, let me know if you found me on the FYP. I've been keeping track of that to see, I did 2 cool videos yesterday, but they're not going through the feed much. So I had a beautiful visit with my grandson. Thank you. You found me on the FYP. Awesome. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Just waiting for a few more to pop on, and we will. You just saw me on your FYP, and you're first here. Welcome. That's awesome. Waiting for some of my mods to pop on. I came back home and, the wind is out there. I'm not a wind kind of person. Oh, well, I think I've said that a few times. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. Yeah, he's 7 weeks old. 7 weeks old and just talking up a storm for 7 weeks old. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. Like I said, I went outside after I got home. I had to check a few things and the wind kind of got me. So I figured I'd just leave it messy. Why not? So the FYP is your For You page. If you're scrolling through TikTok and you found me on here, that's your FYP. That's your For You page. Lots of new people here. Welcome. What do I do? That's a good question. Let me introduce myself for all you new people. My name is Pam Sears. I am an evidential psychic medium. I do bring forth details from your loved ones on the other side. It might be names, it might be some dates, maybe how they passed, how they lived on Earth. I also do some collective beautiful cards, oracle cards at the beginning, and I will do some in the middle as well. So that's what I do. All of my lives are free. I don't ever charge for my lives here. I don't charge for my lives. There's Katie. There's my mods popping in. Daniel's already here. I do free lives on my Instagram, on my YouTube, on my Facebook, and here. So hello there. Hello, I rise above. Welcome. So it is one of the ways that I give back in service. I just don't charge, but it's all of my connections are all spirit guided. Okay. Ooh, there was 222 in the room. So I don't just give a reading based on someone asking me here, can I have a reading? It's always spirit guided, whether it be loved ones on the other side, or your spirit guides that want me to pull a card for you. It is always spirit guided. So guys, you don't have to ask a question because I probably won't answer it. That's how it works here. And everyone is welcome here. Everyone is welcome here. However, you know, if you have come to disrupt and have hate and judgment, I will send you love, but this is not the place for you. So there may be another live that would be more to your liking. And so if you did somehow find yourself here, maybe by accident, there's an X, and, you know, there might be the next room or next live that you will feel comfortable in. I am a huge believer of God, Jesus, and all of my spirit guides and my angels. So, you know, I just ask for respect in the live. I am going to be clearing the energy in just a moment. If you guys are not yet following me on Instagram or YouTube, they are in my bio. The link is in my bio. I'm trying to do free live readings on YouTube on Wednesdays. Shortly after this live, I'm going live on my Instagram. That's why this is a good time to follow me over on my Instagram. Let's see. Oh, this is my only account. This is my only account. There are a lot of fake ones out there that are trying to make contact with you, saying that they are me, and that is not me. Me, as well as my other lovely, lovely family of readers, they will never send you a message like that, ever. If you want to get a hold of us, you know how to reach us. The link is in my bio. You can send me a question, you know, about my private one-on-one readings, but we will never contact you. So there's a lot of them here. They're not being taken down. I do want to clear the energy. I want to thank all of my moderators. I'm not sure how many of my moderators are in the room. So I would like, for all of my mods that are here, there's Daniel John. I saw Katie. Can y'all give us a nice little wave so we know? There we go. Daniel John is waving. Let's see. And I love you too. Oh my gosh. I have missed being on live. I was enjoying my grandson. Absolutely. But I missed y'all, and being on my live. Oh, you guys must be watching football. All right, so there we go. We got some mods waving. I'm glad to be missed. I'm glad. Hey, if you guys get a chance to, of my mods, can you like send out invites for the other mods? I think I was trying to let everyone know that I was going live. There's Nessa. She is in the house. There we go. Grandbabies are amazing. He is amazing, and he's got blue eyes. Dark hair and blue eyes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, let's clear the energy, guys. And there's Marky Mark. Where do you feel it? I feel it in my heart. Thank you. I do love, this is my silk chakra scarf. There we go. Now you guys, I have some really lovely moderators in here that, you know, their goal is to, you know, to keep all of us safe They can help answer some questions that maybe if I'm busy helping someone else, they're very good about that. But I do ask for everyone to be respectful of the moderators. They have sometimes there's a lot of people in here. Well, we do have a lot of people in here. Welcome, welcome everybody. I do want to ask you to please tap the screen. I love it. I love when we get so many likes because it just puts me on the FYP page. So just keep tapping and tapping and tapping. I think we are already at 100. 100. Ooh, that's a good goal. 10,600 likes already. We haven't even gotten started. So this is what I'm going to do. Hello, Okie Bear. Hello, hello. So I always like to start my live with a couple of collective cards. And if it doesn't resonate for y'all, I just like to try to pull some. What I'm also going to be doing that Spirit asked me to do many months ago was to start pulling cards by age groups. So hello, Jordan. Hello, hello. I do mediumship reading. I am an evidential psychic medium. So many of my one-on-one readings are mediumship. There are many times that guides and angels come through to give messages. I have been a psychic medium for, who's counting, 30 years or so. Well, happy birthday to you. You'll be 37 tomorrow. So welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. So pretty soon here I am going to pull by age groups. I'm going to do the first set of collective cards, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about what happens when Spirit comes through in my readings. In my lives, okay? You guys there's no need to give me your ages. This is not about when I do pull for age groups. I've already got it set up. Pretty soon, I'm going to be pulling one card for 18 to 30, one card 31 to 50, one card 51 to 70, and 71 on up. So please, don't give me ages. Thank you guys, though. Everybody's rooms are different, so I'm just saying don't give me ages in here unless I specifically ask later on, and that's a possibility. You never know. Okay, so let's pull. I'm going to flip the mirror. I have little hobbit hands, so I don't, and the cards are pretty big. I don't shuffle so easily. So this is how I normally do it. I will shuffle, 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 and then I will put the cards down and I won't look, and I will just lift up and see what card pops in. Oh, thank you guys for sharing the live. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's see. I don't know what it's going to be. We're going to find out. That's one card. Here is another card. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. Oh, 31,000 likes. Thank you, guys. Hi, Zoomy. Welcome, everybody. Woo! My ears are already... Sometimes I get ringing in the ears. Whoop. Wow, did you see that? Two from that deck. We'll take it. We'll take it. All right. So, and this one's from my Soul Trees Ascension deck. It's a beautiful, beautiful deck. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. Soul Trees Oracle cards is the other one. These are from Allison Williams G. I love trees. Okay, so the first card. Ooh, I like this one. Delight. Delight. There can be a lot of chaos. There can be a lot of, we're in the Mercury retrograde right now, okay? Things can be a little chaotic. However, guys, this is a time that we can also be with delight for ourselves, with delight for those around us, with delight in what our lives are bringing forward. So many, many times we're so focused on some of the hard stuff that comes along, we forget to think about the delight Yeah, things are definitely. Mercury retrograde is going to be over on October 18th, supposedly. I give it another week for the shadow. So give it another. If I keep freezing for you guys, leave the chat and come back. There's something about TikTok lately, and it's been happening to a lot of lives. So leave the chat and come back in. Okay, so, speaking of Mercury retrograde, this is about detachment, okay? I've had to do this in my own life lately, detaching from expectations. Oh, thank you, Robin. That's a beautiful gift. Thank you. So, detachment. So we can have goals, we can want things, but it's not always the best thing to stay focused on an outcome and attachment. So this is about detaching from the outcome. Many times it means letting the universe, ooh, look how it matches, letting the universe do their job. Detach from the outcome, okay? But at the same time, keep the passion going. Keep the passion going, okay? Keep the passion going. So that's our group. I haven't done the age groups. This is just our initial collective card that I like to pull for everyone in the room. At this point, I have not started the age groups. I will let you guys know when I'm going to be doing that. When a spirit comes through, and I do believe I have one that's coming in. What happens in my life is I'm going to give all the details of who the spirit is. You're welcome. We all seem to need those messages today. I agree. And if it doesn't resonate, it's okay. That's all right. I just like to start my live by that. So when someone pops through, I will give all the details. And I wouldn't want you to reply to me until I'm finished giving all the details out. If it happens to be for you, I will ask you to talk to me in all caps. And there may be some similarities. This may not be your loved one that's popping through directly, but many, many times it's called a postcard. They will pop in and give a flyby message, their name, how they passed, your name. It's just one of those flyby things. I think it's really, really cute. And guys, while I'm, figuring out who this spirit might be, tap the screen. You guys got me up to, I think, I don't know if Jackie's here, it's 360,000 likes one time. I was so excited. Also, guys, for those of you who don't know me, tap the screen. And welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. This is my own Heart Rock Oracle card deck that I designed. I find heart rocks in nature. I get messages and I put the messages on the back. So I decided to take some of my favorite ones and make a Oracle card deck. I will say I sold out, guys, of both orders. I added 11 cards and I sent it off to the printer. I should be having it back probably about 10 days. I will let everyone know when it comes back. Isn't that awesome? I love it. I know my moderators aren't going to let me get away with not doing this, so we can do this really quick. Whispers of the White Dove is my very first book, my inspirational poetry. There's a beautiful video that I talk about why I wrote my books. Why? Thank you. Thank you. I love my cards too. I use them all the time. And the second book, Heart of the White Dove, pretty proud of that. It won an award. I can't see this backwards. This particular book talks about, I had a temporary journey with cancer. I was a hospice worker for 9 years. So there's some things about that, some short stories, and a few more poems in there. So they're on Amazon. You can get them there. The white dove actually is my totem animal. And there's a video. I don't remember what number the video is. Oh, welcome another hospice worker. So this is about, the video is about why I eventually wrote my books. Guys, I want you to go watch that because it does talk about the cancer journey, the temporary journey that I had with cancer. I also just posted 2 videos when I was out of town yesterday. I don't know how they sound. I was kind of in an area where it wasn't so easy to do that. So let me, guys, go see my 2 new videos. Let me know. Oh, hospice nerd, more hospice. At the time I was in hospice, I was a massage therapist doing massage and also energy healing. That 9 years taught me a lot. So many hospice workers in the room. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. And welcome to all of you who are new. I see some new people popping in. Thank you, guys. I see energy healing. Yes. You got asked to be a hospice worker. You got to follow your heart if you feel that's the right thing to do. Energy healer. Yes, I do energy work. I do therapeutic touch. I do cranial sacral. I've really been focused more on the mediumship. So for those of you that are new and don't know what that is connecting with your loved ones on the other side. I'm about 30 years in. For the first 30, I blocked it. You're in radiation therapy school now. Okay. So guys, I do feel that there is a spirit coming through. If you guys will just give me a minute, I will write these details down and we will see who this loved one is. Sometimes, thank you. I did love my hospice work. Absolutely loved it. Sometimes what's been happening, the universe will find more than one spirit that has passed similarly with similar names, similar information, how they orchestrate that. Oh my God, it's not my job. So more than one person sometimes takes it because they each have their own spirit that comes through. It's called piggybacking. I don't know what that's going to be. All right. So if you guys will give me a minute. Now, I want to say this also. You must take everything. Gosh, there's my throat chakra starting up. You must take everything. We have 525 people in the room. You must take everything. That's how it works here because I'm sure that there are some of you that can take part of it or a little section of it. It's got to be all. So you guys tap, tap, tap the screen. I knew when I was younger there was something different about me, but I came from a very violent household and it wasn't conducive for me to open myself up. Quite the opposite. I locked myself away in order to block out the violence. And it stayed locked up until it started to slowly, I was always there, but I didn't acknowledge it. I didn't actually start working with spirit like this until I was, 32 maybe. Oh, thank you for the lovely gifts. Okay, thank you guys for tapping the screen. I will be right back for this spirit message. 92,000 likes, 555 in the room. Get ready for change. Oh, look at the beautiful butterflies. Thank you guys. For those of you that are new, I do not charge for my lives, just so you know, okay? All of my lives are free. It's my way of giving back. All right, so and don't forget, guys, go follow me on my Instagram and my YouTube. They are in my bio. And, you know, if you guys have any questions, my moderators are beautiful people. They will help answer your question. Please do not ask me for a reading right now. I have a spirit here that I want to share. So if you guys would please, and I'm just going to say at this time, please hold your comments. I just want to get this spirit message out. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Interesting. There is a male figure. There's an older male figure that is here. I believe there's a female that is with him at the moment as well. He's the one that's more forward. I'm not perfect with names, guys. I'll be honest. I have Joanne and Charles, and just wait till I give all the details, please. Wait till I give you all the details. Don't give me any input at this point, and do not reply unless you can take everything. And don't just say, I can take it all. That's not going to work. I need to know how you can take it all. I believe either the elderly man or the female had a lingering illness. It wasn't sudden and unexpected. It was lingering. I feel like there is possibly something in the lung area with the lingering illness. I also got the name Jesse. I was shown September and the number 2. September and the number 2 as being significant. It could be September 2nd. I'm being shown the month of August as well. 2 girls. Now, what's interesting is then I heard twins. I don't know if the 2 girls were the twins, but it was given to me shortly after the 2 girls. I'm also being shown that this male might have been in construction work. Let's see. I don't know. It's so interesting. I wonder if this person might have played the flute. He's showing me the Pied Piper. The Pied Piper played a flute. Now, this could be somebody that's on Earth right now that plays a flute. I don't know how else to go with the Pied Piper, but playing the flute. So let me kind of reiterate, and you've got to take everything, guys. Thank you guys for following me. Wow, and 115,000 likes. My moderators always help me. So hold your questions, please. Let me get through this lovely message. Joanne, now the names could be a little bit different. Joanne, Charles, Jesse could be Jessica, Jesse, September, and the number 2, he did have a lingering illness, either him or this woman. She's older than him, so it might be his own mother there. This might be, Bean, can you take the rest of the information? Can you guys, don't just, this is kind of difficult because we have over 500 in the chat. So don't just say, oh, I know that name. That's not going to work. We could all probably know a Joanne or a Jessie. And so I'm just asking everyone, let me get through this beautiful spirit message. Flute, yeah, flute music. Pied Piper, flute music. And so I don't know if there's somebody's playing. Okay, so Jesse, construction work, lingering illness. The woman that's with him, I believe, is even older than him. Okay, so let's see. My moderators try to help me with this. Miss, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'm just going to say, I'm just going to call you Miss, M-I-S-S. This is quite possible for you. Let's see. There are two. Who is the other one besides Miss? Yeah, this might be a postcard for you, Witchy. This might be a postcard for you. This, Nicole, it's possible. Nicole. And I'm going to go ahead and finish in just a moment. And if the rest of you guys, so I will cut you possibly. Okay, let's just see. And some of you all, usually after I'm done, I will get messages from a couple of you that said I resonated with it. And so, and if it resonates with more than one, that's fine. That's fine. Joanne is my grandmother who passed away. I played the flute. Okay, there's other details that are really important here, guys. All right, mods, let's see who else. All right, so moderators, give me the other. Okay, I usually count on my moderators to help me. All right, so Miss, I'm going to go with this. Miss Nicole Meg. I have 3 of you at this point. Now, this may be postcards, but let me go ahead and finish up this message. So we have Miss Nicole and Meg. You may talk to me in all caps. Do I have a middle name on Charles? I am not. Okay, but we have some that can at least take the majority of it. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so this may belong to more. Now, Miss, Nicole, and Meg, you guys may talk to me in all caps at this point. Let's just, and this may very well just be postcards, but let me finish the message. Okay, so the flute playing was very, very important. I'm interesting. I'm also being shown a drummer. A drummer. Yeah, this was not an addiction. This was a lingering illness, and he is with another female on the other side. Okay, I'm being shown a drummer, so I don't know if somebody drummed in a marching band, was a drummer, played in a band. This could be somebody still on earth that is a drummer. My daughter played the flute, and my brother played the drums. Wow. Okay, Miss. Thank you for that validation, Nicole. My grandpa and dad played in a band. Thank you for that. Jane named female played the flute. All right. Thank you, guys. You are validating ever so fast. Thank you for that. We have enough people in here, and I'm going to ask everyone to please hold their comments. Let me just finish getting this message out. Okay. I'm also being shown, when I am being shown a bunch of balloons, that means somebody just had a birthday or they're getting ready to have a birthday. Did someone miss Nicole and Meg? And some of you all may be getting postcards. So Miss Nicole and Meg, and the rest of you, these could be postcards for you, okay? And thank you guys for... my dad's birthday just happened. Okay, thank you for that validation. Okay, that's what happens when I'm being shown. Is there also someone who is a pilot or was a pilot? Nicole, my daughter had a birthday September 2nd. Awesome. Thank you for the validation. Who's the pilot? I am being shown an airplane. So that is always, well, it's usually my sign that... Well, Meg, when I have piggybacks, not all three of you have to take every single message. There might be one of you that relates to that and the other two doesn't. That's how a piggyback works, Meg. You just can't hang on, and I'm sure that there'll be more information for you. Miss, my dad worked in aviation, worked on the F-117. Thank you for that validation. Oh gosh, it's okay. We've already got the airplane figured out, okay? So for those of you, these may be postcards for the rest of you, but I'm currently focused on Miss, Nicole, and Meg. And Psychic Rising, this might just be a postcard for you, okay? I was just asking for those three to do all caps so that I could have that validation, but if it resonates with some of y'all, that's fine. Was there someone who, sorry, had to take care of that person. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for that, mods. Is there someone who just went to the cemetery? Thank you, mods. You guys really, I love my mods. You guys really, yeah, you guys got him. Thank you so much. Thank you. Did somebody recently go to a cemetery and pay their respects? I'm being shown you went to the cemetery last week. Thank you, miss. You know what I love about this? I went 2 weeks ago, but not for them. It doesn't matter. They're just coming through to say somebody went to the cemetery to pay their respects. It doesn't have to be for them. This is a beautiful validation that says we watch what you guys do on earth. Isn't that beautiful? They see what we do. That's how I love it when they pop in and they say, oh, somebody was just at the cemetery. That means they were there, okay? They saw. It's very, very beautiful. I'm also being shown, hello, Jackerator, hello. So guys, I'm going to say thank you for being patient and respectful. When I am done with this spirit connection, I will be pulling some cards. So I'm just asking you to hold your questions. I'm being shown a blue bird. A blue bird. And yes, a reading is in progress. So thank you guys for being patient and waiting. And gosh, look at that. 130,000 likes. Thank you. That's okay. Pay attention to the bluebirds. Pay attention to the bluebirds. And Meg, this could very well be postcards for you. When I have the three of you that talk to me in all caps, these could sometimes just end up being postcards. And if you can't take it, that's perfectly okay. But they're showing me a bluebird. So I don't know if it's a blue jay. It could very well be a blue jay. But hang on a minute. Who loved the birds? Who loved the birds? This is not a cardinal. This is a bluebird. Thank you guys for following me. Thank you for trusting in me. Oh, you know what? Hang on. The elderly woman that's with him, you used to have... Oh, Miss, I used to have a bluebird. Miss, you have taken all of this information that has come through. Thank you for that. Okay? I do feel that the bluebird is somehow connected to the older woman that is with the gentleman. Okay? I do believe that she's been sending bluebirds to another female. That's what I'm hearing. She's sending a bluebird to another female. Don't know who this older woman is, but she's somehow connected to the gentleman that passed. Okay? So if there is a female that has been seeing the bluebird, that is from this elderly female. It's almost like a mom figure to the gentleman that's here, okay? It looks like it is somehow like a mom figure to the gentleman here. Okay, the female that's with him was very, very big. You saw 3 blue jays fighting. Hey, that's a postcard for you. I just saw 1 blue jay, just 1. She's the female that is with the gentleman is very quiet and doesn't have a lot to say. I think that's how she was in life. She focused on her sewing. She's telling me, thank you for the gifts. Thank you. She's focused on her sewing. So this elderly woman that's with this gentleman that passed is focusing on her sewing. She's quiet. My dad's stepmom also passed, and she loves birds. She was very quiet. Thank you, miss. She's also showing me her sewing. So she's talking about being quiet and just focusing on her sewing. So if you can validate the sewing, thank you. But yeah, this person is definitely connected to this gentleman. Thank you, miss. Okay, this is mainly for miss, but there's still 2 others that are a little bit of piggybacking for this. And moderators can help answer questions for everyone that's come in while I'm currently giving this message. She used to paint every day and sewed a little. Okay, she's just minding her own business, sitting there doing something with her hands, and it looked like it was a needle. That always tells me that would be sewing. But anyway, so you know who she is. Okay, and she is with him. Did she have something with the blood? Well, you got a postcard, girl. You got a postcard. Yeah, the female is showing me something in the blood. So when she's showing me something in the blood, that means throughout the whole body. So it could very well be, and some of you guys can resonate, I get that. Could have been diabetes or sepsis. I don't know. She had cancer, but my dad had a blood disease. Okay. Wow. Okay. But you know what? If she had cancer, that would certainly make sense throughout the body. And since he's the one that came through first, all I knew is he had a lingering illness, and you're taking the blood disease for him. Miss, you have taken this. This is like wowzer for me. Wowzer, wowzer. Okay, let me see what else. And I'm going to try to upload this. I'm going to try to upload this to my YouTube. It doesn't always mean TikTok is going to cooperate, but I'm going to try. My dad just died 3 weeks ago. Miss, wow, he came through strong for just being 3 weeks ago, sweetie. Whoa, okay. Strong personality. Who played a lot of records? I'm being shown an old-fashioned record player and records. Well, he's here for you. He's here for you, miss. That makes a whole lot of sense. I pray to God before I come on here and ask that those who need messages, may their loved ones come through, miss. And here you are. Your dad was obsessed with music. Miss, oh my gosh. You know, I always try to tell people, Meg, that might be for my grandpa. He played records. Okay. That could very well be. You know, what's interesting is, and my brain is like trying to get more information coming through. Your loved ones, I do try to say, wait at least a couple of months, but sometimes they come through faster. And miss, I got to say this one time, you can't make this shit up. So he's very strong coming through for you. Did you guys used to go on... Did you guys used to take little road trips and you would have your bicycle? Okay, Meg, thank you for that validation as well. It's like some kind of a road trip, or maybe like a truck or something, and your bicycle would be involved. His passing was unexpected and killed us. Although, Miss, I was shown a lingering illness. Were they not aware? Were they not aware, Miss, of this lingering illness that he had? I'm just going to check with you really quick because the mail that first showed up was talking about a lingering illness, like it wasn't a heart attack or anything like that. So was there something nobody was aware of? Because something was definitely lingering. We traveled every summer and his truck was iconic. He had severe rheumatoid arthritis. Okay, yeah, I definitely saw the truck. Would he have put the bicycle in the back of the truck? I'm definitely seeing a little bicycle as well. Thank you for the validation on the truck. Let me see what else he's got. Those were precious times, he said. Those were precious times. I do pick up that I don't know how many kids would be in the family, but you happen to be one of the tightest. That's what he's saying. You two were very tight, he said. You two were very tight. Best days of your life. Okay. So I just want to reiterate, Miss. Was it something that he had, but everyone was surprised? That it's something that he had before, but everyone was surprised when he went? What color bicycle? I don't know. I just see a bicycle. Probably some silver. I just see silver. So lots of those bikes would have been silver. Did you also... something about the sunsets. Something about going somewhere and watching the sunsets. That was a big deal. Now, do you do that now? Did you do that with men? He was your favorite, Meg. Yeah, he's talking about very, very tight. Welcome, everyone. I'm just currently in a reading or giving a message, or messages, I should say. As soon as I'm done, I'm going to be pulling some cards here. So thank you for the gifts. Thank you, guys. Something about the sunsets. We would always watch the sunsets on vacation. Thank you for the validation. These are memories that he is coming through that he knew would... is there somebody... Do we have problems with somebody? Is there a problem with Lynn? No. We'll just move on. We're not going to worry about that. Go ahead and tap the screen and click like. Let me see. Lynn, please don't spam, sweetie, okay? Let me finish up with this reading. Please don't spam. Let's see what else we got for you three. Well, so would sit in his backyard and watch the sunsets. Miss, you know that he isn't very far. Do you understand this? He's saying and you can hear him. It's like there's something about you feel him around you. You hear him in ways you don't. He's saying she hears me in ways she doesn't fully understand. He's right there. It's like he's whispering, and it's like you sometimes feel your name being called. Does that make sense? He's like, she hears me. So sometimes in our grief, we don't realize that possibly they're with us, and we don't know. But he's saying there's been something, and you've heard him. However that was, whether he turned on a song, that makes sense to you, Meg? Okay. I think also, Miss. So there's like, thank you for the gifts, guys. The day after he died, I was outside, no wind, and the wind chime was going. You knew it was him. Okay, so see, you did hear him. That's what he just told me. Tell her she heard me. So that is a validation that was him. That just gave me goosebumps. Absolutely goosebumps. Is there a particular picture of the two of you That was like a favorite of his. Thank you, mods. I love all my moderators. Please, all my beautiful moderators, give a wave, okay? Please give a wave. You knew it was him. Yep, that's what he said. You knew it was him. Something about a very special picture. Just the two, he says. Just the two. All my moderators are giving a wave. Yes, we have a picture. We have a picture of us sleeping on a chair when I was 4. He's like, it's the picture of the two of you. I want you to understand that he's only been gone 3 weeks, but he is so freaking strong coming through for you. He knew that you needed this, okay? And he wants you to understand he's not far. He is not far, okay? He's just, and like if you could just peek around the corner, there he is, okay? Yeah, I'm not choosing from chat. And I'm once again reminding people to please be respectful in the chat. Okay, let's see if there's something else. I know you miss him. He's saying, don't forget what I taught you. Don't forget what I taught you. Everyone's in heaven. Everyone goes to the light. Everyone goes to the light. Don't forget what I taught you. That might be a little bit of pep talk that you need right now. A little bit of pep talk that you need. Okay? I just want to ask really quick, who's the sarcastic one? Who is Brooke is in the house too. Angel card. Brooke is in the house. Give a wave, Miss Brooke. Give a wave. She's fabulous. I love her. Give her a wave as well. Your entire family, sir. We were both very sarcastic. Okay. You're a part of him, dear. You're a part of him. Okay. He's getting quiet here, but this is so cute. He's giving me something. I always give what I hear, even if I don't understand what it means. Bust a move. Bust a move. Bust a move. What the heck? Do you need to go out and go do some dancing? Have you not been out? Bust a move. Bust a move. Bust a move. You love to dance. Okay. Think that's what he's telling you. Bust a move. Whatever that's. Oh, thank you guys for the gifts. That's so lovely. Bust a move. Bust a move. Okay. All right. So that was the final message. You're so loved. We got to remember that they love us. He is saying to live life, enjoy it, and be happy. That's exactly. Mystic Melissa is in the house as well. Another beautiful moderator. All my beautiful moderators. Follow the moderators. Before I get into this next session, moderators give a wave, okay? Follow those beautiful moderators. What the heck? So I want to thank Miss Nicole and Meg. Now, maybe Meg and Nicole, maybe this was more postcards for you, but they're still lovely messages. And if any of you connect, you're welcome. And even though I didn't directly connect you with your loved one, it's an opportunity to watch someone else get connected with their loved one to know we go on. Life goes on. We can all receive healing. We can all receive healing by that. By those connections, I certainly don't have any fear of the afterlife. I know that it's going to be an awesome place. Everyone goes to the light. I'm just telling you. Everyone goes to the light. Katie, you watch your cooking. Make sure you don't burn anything on the stove. Okay, guys, let me take a little drink here. And as promised, by age, don't give me your age. I've already got it figured out here. The first group from 18 to 30, I'm going to pull a card. Okay? Oh, 333 in the room right now. That is my number. Oh, 158,000 likes. Gosh, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am going to be using this beautiful Soul Trees Oracle Cards deck. If you are 18 to 30, this is your card. Now, however, if anyone else connects with that, even if it's not in the age group, take it. Oh, and for those of you that have been patiently waiting, also in my bio is my YouTube and my Instagram. Please follow me because I'm going live on my Instagram when I'm done here. And I also want everyone here to go watch. Well, I've got 3 pinned videos, but I put 2 cool ones on yesterday while I was out of town. Wasn't my usual place to do, but please, apparently with our, I think our videos are not being pushed into the FYP as much. That's just what I heard. So we're on our own to get people to go and watch our videos. So if you feel guided to do so, do so. So my hands, I have Hobbit hands. So I shuffle, I shuffle like this. And then I put the card down and then I just lift up. So if you are 18 to 30, 162,000 likes. Thank you guys. And thank you for the lovely gifts. All right. I've